somebody else saw the back of my hair and they were like, hey, you know, your hair kind of look uneven in the back. And I was like, what you mean uneven? You know,
because your looks ain't gonna get you paid, because you're not that cute and your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
You look dusty is what I was thinking automatically. So like I was like, no, but I took pictures of it and I saw that like the part sizes were different. The parts weren't clean. One side of my hair, the two strand twists was big, the other side it wasn't, whatever. And it wasn't enough locks in my head in general. So I was just like, oh no, I'm sad. No.
Oh no. No.
And I just care about my hair being like healthy and everything else. So I'm just like, this isn't good. I look crazy. So anyway, I found this salon, which I had found in the past actually. And I followed them on Instagram, but I was like looking for locticians everywhere on Instagram, and I decided to book a lock maintenance appointment with this salon. It's well known. They have a location in LA and a location in DC, and like it was giving black people salon vibes that I wanted to feel, and it was warm and fuzzy and the interactions were good. I went in there and I still had the locks that old girl had started, and they were like, yeah, no. My hair was so straight in the front that they feared I wouldn't even be able to start my locks. At the time it was like a Sunday, so like the head loctician wasn't there, the owner of the salon, and I needed to get a consultation. And I told them about the honey. They could see that my hair was flat, and they was just like, yeah. I was like, should I just take this all out? Like, what should I do? And they were like, it's up to you, but like I would probably take it out and wash that honey out of my hair, because there's no reason anybody should ever start your locks with honey. And also, if you have heat damage. I've been talking for a long periodically time and my camera cut off on me. But anyway, there was basically like, somebody should have just said, whoever started your locks should have just said, like, since you have some heat damage in the front, that you should wait until it grows out before you start your locks again. Potentially, maybe, we don't know. But we'll set you up an appointment with one of our lead stylists, and they will talk to you and do a consultation. So basically I set up an appointment for a consultation. I had it. They was like, oh, it's enough, like your hair has enough of a curl to still start your locks. We start locks with 2-strand twists. It'll be fine, blah blah blah. So last Sunday I set up an appointment. I was so excited, and I got my locks started by someone in that salon. It wasn't by the people who had helped me that day, but it was by another loctician, and like everybody in there just seemed to be like on their stuff. Like they seem to be legit, and I think they are. Like I don't think they're not just because my hair didn't work out. But so I showed them pictures of the size I wanted. I said I wanted medium, because that's kind of what my locks were before. They was kind of small, but they was like medium. They was small medium, they was medium. So she said she understood. She started doing my hair. She called a head loctician over there a few times and was like, hey, does this look right? Are the parts right? Also, they only start with they only started with the diamond parting system. So I had to get diamond parts, and before I had like the grid, like square parts, and I really liked how my hair felt and it was fine to me, but they were like, the diamonds were better because you see less of your scalp, your hair can go any which way, you know. It's nicer for styling purposes, all types of things. I was like, okay, whatever, cool bet. Like, y'all are the ones in charge here. Y'all know what makes sense over me, because y'all the ones to do locks, not me. So I was with it because, like I said, this shop is legit. It has the vibes. It has the skilled, trained locticians. So the girl does my hair. Long story short, I get home and I look at the parts in the back, and I'm just like, and the parts in the front, like I didn't have enough locks in my hair. I have a big ass head, as you can see. Big head. Damn! Large. So the reason I started my first set of locks is because I had like 81 locks or like 70 something locks, and I feel like it wasn't enough for the full coverage of my head. It was like I had a lock here, a lock there, and it just looked really patchy and not like, I got a lot of hair on my head, like we can move them closer, make them better. So anyway, I didn't like the size, and I will insert pictures. I also noticed that the parts weren't clean. I went to that appointment. The appointment started at 11:30, and I didn't leave until 7 p.m. So I thought, like, when I left the salon, I won't lie, when I saw the front of my hair was finished, it looked like just weird to me. Like, it was not enough locks hanging around my head. It was so weird. Like, but the salon was closed and they were about to have a staff meeting, and I had been in there all day, so I wasn't about to be like, girl, I don't like this shit, fix it. Maybe I should have, but it was already like they was waiting on her to start the meeting, so I was trying to be accommodating, and I was just like, okay, cool, like, thank you so much. Like, I had paid her, I had tipped her, everything. Tip the people who give you services, even if you don't prefer the service all the time. I don't know, when people spend a lot of time on something, I just feel like the right thing to do is to tip them, and the right thing to do is to like be kind regardless. So left. Somebody else saw the back of my hair and they were like, hey, you know, your hair kind of look uneven in the back. And I was like, what you mean uneven? You know,
Because your looks ain't gonna get you paid. Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
You look dusty is what I was thinking automatically. So like I was like, no, but I took pictures of it and I saw that like the part sizes were different, the parts weren't clean. One side of my hair, the 2 strand twists was big, the other side it wasn't, whatever. And it wasn't enough locks in my head in general. So I was just like, oh no, I'm sad. No.
Oh no, no, no. Oh no. No.
No, at this point, as you can tell from the story time, like, I have literally been through hell and back trying to restart these locks. So I hit up the salon number and I'm like, hi, I was just looking at my hair and I noticed like some things could be fixed basically. And they was like, oh, okay, well, we'll send this message over to the stylist who did your hair. She'll fix it for you, no worries, like whatever. So I'm like cool about it. She hit me up, like we arranged an appointment for yesterday, which was this past Sunday, which was October 31st, which was Halloween. Need I remind you, I got my hair started last Sunday. We just did this. So I get in there, it's cool. This really cool girl who she washes hair. I don't know if she also does locks, but I know when I went in there the first time she was about to wash my hair, and then when I went in there this last time she washed my hair, and then when I went in there this time the girl who does my hair, who started my lock, she was finishing off somebody else's hair. So the girl who washes hair had pulled me over and she was like, hey, old girl asked me to like pin the locks that need to be fixed. At this point I've had a whole text conversation with the girl who started my locks and explained the parts were not even, the parting size was not the size I wanted. Some twists were bigger than others. Like, it was bigger than just like, oh, it's a few locks here and there. I had sent her pictures of the size I want versus the size I got. You know, I had literally made a collage, like, this is the size I wanted, this is the size I showed you, this is the size I got, like what I got, what I asked for, I'll insert here. So this is what my hair was looking like. Okay, so the girl who came over to pin the locks, I was like, well, I told her like it's more than just like, you know, I told her the issues with it. I didn't like how it was laying in the front. Like, it was just like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of diamond parting system, I don't think, but I don't want to base it off of this experience because it's like my diamonds was like, they were like wide diamonds. Like, this is a diamond. Okay, so I was thinking the diamond parts was gonna look like this, and they look like flat like this. Like, they was wide like this. Dang, that was really hard to make the diamond. It was really giving.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
And I'm a little slow, but anyway, it was not what I asked for. I told her, I was like, can you like split these diamond parts in half so they're more of a box diamond and not a rectangle diamond? And the girl who washed hair kind of came up with that. She was like, the best thing I could say to describe it is like she wants a square diamond part and not a rectangle. Okay, so she had pinned some locks up that she could tell were bigger. This other guy who had talked to me the first time I came in there with the messed up coils with the flat honey shit locks, he had came over to look at my hair while I was still waiting for the girl to finish off the other person. And he was like, hey, like, what you back for? You about to get your hair done already? You was just here, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, just a week ago.
Gotcha, bitch.
About a week ago. Like, I know. So, I was like, yeah, it's not really, it didn't come out how I really wanted to, but I was like, maybe it's not time for me to start locks. Like, if it don't work out today, I'm just gonna say forget it and try another year, which is how we got here. But anyway, I was just like, you know, it's fine. Like, and he was like, well, show me what you mean. I have a mirror. He's standing back here, and I'm like, so I was like, these over here like big, and like the part sizes are different, and then they smaller in the front, and like it's not enough locks in my head. And he was like, oh yeah, I do see what you mean. I'm like, yeah, these are way bigger over here, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, like, you know, I paid this salon to start my locks. With the tip included, I think I paid her like $320 total, $315, something like that. So it's literally been a week, like for sure. Yesterday made a week. So she came over and she was like looking, and then she said something like, oh, well, of course, when you take the picture and you hold your the phone behind your head, it's gonna look like it's uneven, or it's gonna look like it's not uniform, but it is. And I'm like, well, they just said they could tell like the lock sizes were different. And she was like, yeah, some of them are. I see what you mean. Like, I could probably fix, like, you know, some of them, whatever, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, okay, like, I hope so. And at this point my energy is a little off. Like, I was like a little worried, a little perturbed. I was sad too. Like, I just feel like, damn, I really just want my locks to be right, and I really just want to start them back, and it's like not working. And I'm a believer of signs and things happening for a reason or not. So I just feel like maybe it's not the time. Like, I genuinely feel like now is not the time. I wanted it to be the time. I tried to force it to be the time. I don't want to be a loose natural. I'm stressed out right now thinking about what am I going to do to my hair tomorrow. I have to wash it, blah blah blah. Anyway, she called a lead loctician over, and she was like, hey, like, she's saying some of these are bigger. So he was like, yeah, they are. And she was like, well, I'm gonna have to take out the whole middle part in order to fix that. And he was like, yeah, sounds good. Sounds like that's what you're gonna have to do. And he was just like very, as a matter of fact, straightforward about it. Like, yeah, that's what you need to do. So I was perturbed because I just felt like she wanted to try to like brush over the fact that all of the parting sizes were different, or not clean enough, or not what I asked for, or like not the right size. Like, she just wanted it to go away. So she like tried to finesse it, I feel like, and like fix some locks. So like some locks was small, some locks was bigger. She did put more in the front like I wanted, and made them into a way that they fell correctly. I asked her when she first started my hair, can you show me a few of the locks in the back once you do a few, so I can make sure it's what I'm asking for? She said yes. She never did it. I was annoyed, so I didn't say anything. I was texting my best friend, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna probably end up having to still take these out, but whatever, I'm just gonna try to hope for the best. So she fixed the front like I wanted. I never looked at the back before I left the salon last night. I was there from 4 to like 7:45 or something like that, or maybe like 7:30. And I got home. The front was so well, like, was exactly what I asked for, so much so that I was like, oh, she fixed the back. Like, she spent like the majority of the time on the back. So I'm like, she fixed it. She did what she needed to do. Like, I don't need to look at it. I literally got in the bed, washed and secure, and went to sleep. Woke up this morning, I was like, let me look at my hair just to make sure it's right. I pick up the back, and there are still rows that are huge parting sizes, and then it's like she went in between them and like made them smaller. Like, some rows was the size was smaller, but some were bigger. I always insert a picture where I'm like holding up two, and you could clearly see the big ass difference in the size. So at this point I'm annoyed, and I try to separate them myself, but they're literally in the back of my hair. So I'm just like, I can't do this. So at the time I have to go to work, so I get ready for work. I go to work, and today was a slow day at work, so I'm literally in my office, literally just taking out the twists, and that's why my hair looks like this right now. I have not washed it. I have not done anything to it. Also, I mentioned how my hair was down to my butt and put pictures in from when I first combed out my locks, and since then I have cut my hair. I got a curly cut at Capella Hair Salon here in Los Angeles, and it was bomb. I mean, it still is bomb. It's just grown out now. But if I straighten my hair, it's still down my back. I did get a curly cut where they, like, you know, snip the curls in your hair. And the front of my hair, we made try to curl. I mean, honestly, that salon has reversed some of my heat damage. But anyway, yeah, so the thing is, in conclusion, I want my locks. I don't want to be a loose natural. I would be fine right now if I was okay with just flat ironing the hell out of my hair like I used to do, and just straightening it every freaking week, every 2 weeks. I would be fine. But it's like, I don't want to do that because I just don't want to have like damaged hair and straight hair 24/7. Like, I want to wear my curly hair, but it's like I don't know what to do with it. And I do wash and goes, and like they be okay, but like then after a few days I look crazy, and maybe that's just how it is being a loose natural. But like, My curl pattern when I first combed out my locks, it was very nice. I'll insert a picture. Then I ruined it because I got this silk press. I'll insert another picture. And now I'm here and I don't have locks and I am stressed out and I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. But thank God I have a head full of hair. I can still figure out something to do with it, of course. But I really want my locks started, and I feel like I've exhausted all possibilities for now. I mean, there's plenty of other people who could still start my locks, but I just feel like I've spent $600+ to have locks and I don't have them now, and that's disturbing. So that's the end of my story time. I'll probably have to split this video in two, so it's gonna be part 1 and part 2. And if you're thinking about coming out your locks, really truly think about it. Think about the time and effort that's gonna have to go into you doing your hair. Think about what are you gonna do to your hair. Think about the fact that your texture could have changed from what you were used to. My hair was trained to be straight before I started my locks in 2 years. Like all my life I had got my hair straightened, all of my life, like all. I had been natural since 2012, and I was in undergrad starting in 2012, and like I was just straightening my hair 24/7. Like I insert some pictures, I was fly, like I was doing it. My hair was flowing, and I was at marching band practice. Like I was giving what I was supposed to give, but I don't want to just burn my hair off anymore. So that's why I'm struggling. I don't know, but I'm giving up on locks for now because I just can't find anybody. And the guy who started my locks that I love, he started being a hater and started being mean to me when I was combing them out. And I understand, like I said, being a creative and that's your work and your time and your energy, but you got paid. You got paid good. Like I paid this man. Like he has high prices and I paid him 24/7 because he was delivering. And I had no problem with it. But it's just like, don't be mean for no reason. Like he had to do that. Like even like it was so bad, my friends was up under the post trying to like defend me, like because I wouldn't even go back and forth with him. I was just like, I think I said something like, I'm a little confused about like why all this negativity is coming to me unwarranted, considering I've literally hyped you up, shared your business, sent people to you, all types of stuff. People follow you from North Carolina who didn't even know you existed before now, and they want to come to LA and get their locks done by you, and you being mean and nasty. So anyway, that's the end of this story time. I'm sad I don't have locks. Maybe y'all will go on my natural hair journey with me, what I said I would do when I got my curly cut back in. I got my curly cut on August the 14th. So I said when I got my curly cut, I was going to try the loose natural journey. I was just going to take care of my loose natural hair and not put any more heat on it. I have not put any heat on my hair since I got my last silk press, which was in... I got my last silk press July 7th. So I haven't put no heat on my hair since July 7th. And I don't know, the heat damage has been reversing where it can, and it's been growing out where it can't. And I'll continue to let my stylist at Capella Salon to do my hair, I guess. And I'll have to do it myself otherwise. And I'm hoping for a miracle. And yeah, this is why I do not have starter locks after 1, 2, 3 hair appointments. So yeah, if you want to see a video of me actually combing out my locks, or like you want to hear more about the combing out lock process, because people swear you can't comb out your locks, but you actually can, and know your hair will not be severely damaged if you comb them out and you take your time. And also depending on your, I guess, how long you've had them and like your patience and everything else. The girl who started my locks last Sunday, when I was saying I combed them after 2 years, she was like, well, that means they weren't fully locked. And I'm just like, but they were. I just have soft hair, and I think that also aided in why I was able to comb them out. But either way, doesn't matter. They're gone now, and I'm sad. So who won here? Not me or my bank account. If you want to see a video with more information about me combing out my locks, comment down below. If not, that's cool too. I'll be coming back maybe with some other content. I moved again since the last time y'all seen me. I moved into a really nice place. It took me a long time to be living like this in LA because it's been rough. I've been here for 3 years, but I'm finally living comfortably and not like just getting by or living paycheck to paycheck. Like everything is working out and looking up for me. So shout out to God for continuously blessing me when I don't deserve it. But I actually do think I deserve it. Just let's be real. Anyway, this is the end of the story time. Please tune back into DDO TV very soon because I will be dropping more content. When I ain't making no promises because I'm just YouTubing part-time. So be safe, be clean, wash your hands, be happy. Bye.